I'm back, guys. All right, so part two of our meeting, the information in regards to signing up for the Avon Perks. You would just log into avonnow.com, manage business, Avon Perks, and then register or log in if you've already registered. You're going to be able to register and you can put your own preferences in that you want to see on this Avon Perks. It does email you, so be sure that the preferences that you put are what you want to receive because your email will be given all the updates throughout the month. So we've got lots of freebies for our newbies. I love the fact that Avon is giving these freebies out, allowing our new representatives to get a little taste of our products, their full-size products. So the freebies at this current time for new representatives are, they are going to be getting a Physiogel, a free gift with any size order, their very first order. And then if their very first order is $60 or more, they're going to get that Physiogel and also a $10 credit, along with 135 lip balms. Now, if they get the $60 in their very first order, you're going to get 135 lip balms as their upline as well. You can share this with your downline members. Let them know that when you place your very first order, you're getting a freebie. And if you place an order of $60 or more, you're getting all of this, 135 lip balms. So that's awesome. Also,
I have a question.
yes.
Is this if they place an order, or what if they have a customer that places a $60 order?
So this is for an avonnow.com order. It can be
Okay.
their own personal combination of theirs and their customer, but it is on avonnow.com. Good question.
Okay, that's what she was asking, and so she
Awesome.
wanted to know.
Questions are good. And then also Pathway to Premier. So if they have a total of $200 or more, they're getting a bonus $20 on top of their 20 or 25% earnings. Plus, once they hit that $1,000 in total sales, they're going to get 10% bonus. So lots of perks and bonuses that we can share with our new representatives. But I love that free gift no matter what size your order is. But yes, it is on avonnow.com. There also is, when they do have their very first order online of $60 or more, they get to pick a reward from the reward center. So there's also that as well. So they've got that as a perk and bonus also. So we love those freebies. So the action plans we've been going over for January, of course, is believing in yourself, registering for kickoff. You ladies have done that. Setting your goals to sell $500 in sales during that campaign 3 through 5 so that you can get a gift card of $25 for the Marriott. Purchasing an item out of the What's New or one of the $30 bundles so that you can showcase those. And then, of course, getting samples and purchasing demos so that you can do videos and before and afters of those products as well. And scheduling your one-on-ones. So if you have not scheduled your one-on-one with your mentors, please reach out to us. We're here to help you and break down your goals with these incentives, with these perks, just with your yearly goals and your little goals, your big goals, whatever you have questions on. And we'll meet through Zoom so I can go over the computer with you and break whatever your questions are. So just shoot me over what your questions are and we will go ahead and cap on that. So also want to share, of course, on January 13th, we had an action plan as well, very similar to what we already had put in action for January 6th meeting, you know, getting those demos, sharing your story, doing the samples yourself personally, sharing those samples, you know, being consistent, of course, with getting that brochure out and those samples or demos of the product. Registering again for that kickoff, scheduling those one-on-ones, and setting our sales goals that we would like to achieve this year for our business, for our success. Also those gift cards, the leadership goals, Destination Avon goals, and much, much more. So I just wanted to cap on those again. Majority of you have scheduled one-on-ones or are planning on throughout the next few weeks here. So awesome. I'm here to help. If you need the help or want the help, I'd love to meet with you guys and break things down. So the Marriott, for the gift card, again, it's $500 in total sales. Campaign 3 through 5, you're going to get $25 for the Marriott. You can use this personally or you can use it towards the Destination Avon. So I do suggest to do your own little personal tracker. Campaign 3, 4, and 5, write that down. Write down what your total amount of sales are for 3. And then, of course, we're going to be entering campaign 4 soon in 2 weeks. So then you'll write down that total and so on. So we want to kind of get an idea of where we are so far with that. So campaign 3 total amount of orders, for instance, Chris, you're at 329. In order to get to the 500, of course, just take 500, subtract the 329 out of it to give you the amount you have remaining to go for those last 2 campaigns for 4 and 5. Marianne, you're 210. Go ahead and subtract that for 500, and that'll give you your ballpark of what you need for the next 2 campaigns. And that will, give you your guide and your goal of what you are going to need. So, and then also want to make sure that we are consistent on placing our orders so that we can definitely be included in these incentives and these perks. And again, $40 or more is when you get those earnings. So we want to make sure we strive for that. So here is our wow great deals. I wanted to bring to you guys' attention that one of the bundles is already changed. So this is the new bundle. It does have the green goddess in there and the vitamin C. So it does not have this power serum and the day ultimate anymore. So this has changed. It did say while supplies last. So thank you, Avon, for still keeping a bundle and giving us something to still present, because while supplies last, when you hear that, it really means once this is all gone, it's gone. So they actually were, substituting things in. This has also changed the Pamper Time. They do have a different scent for the senses. So you just kind of got to look and see what's there and see what they have available, but just let people know we have these amazing bundles for $50. They're going to be amazed by what they see, even when they change. But I just wanted to give you a heads up that I did notice that they are changing and they do stay while supplies last. So we can just let people know it's while supplies last. So the varieties do change, but they're going to always be awesome $50 bundles of varieties. Share that link. So if you guys are not familiar with the link, I do have it posted on our team page for you guys to be able to take and change the last prefix part so that it's yours, so that it takes them right to those bundles. And they'll always know what the updated bundles are because it's going to take them right to it on your online store. So you can earn $20 on each of these bundles. This is another way of setting our goals. We want to know, what do we want to achieve goal-wise with income with these bundles? So $20, if you want to get a total of 200, you're going to have to sell 10. If you want to get 700, you're going to have to sell 35. And if you want to get $2,000 in earnings from these bundles, you're going to sell 100. So setting those goals will give you your path to achieving. And setting goals is going to help you to achieve further than where you are. So even if you don't reach that goal, you're going to be further than where you were from the beginning. So I did post on the team page, what are you sharing today, the Facebook, on your timelines and et cetera. And here is that link. So this is what I was speaking of. It's on the team page. I'll bump it up so you guys can see. You just change this prefix to yours and it's going to take them directly to those products so that they are able to see those updates. So the destination Avon, just wanted to bring up the calendar again, being consistent on placing our orders, knowing what our total amount is that we need to have each campaign. If we want to achieve this, we can achieve this. Setting our goals is the first step. So we want to know what that goal is. And of course, as a new representative, it's $480 for the 25 campaigns. And it is a total of $640 for Contenders and Premier for a trip for one. So we want to set those goals. What we would do, because we already started this, campaign 2 through 26 is when we are able to track for this. We want to take what we have, a total amount of 16,000 for Contenders or Premier level, and subtract what you already have, and then divide it by the remaining amount of campaigns. And that's going to tell you what you need still. There is a tracker coming, guys, but they haven't gotten it yet. So we need to do it manually, and that's how you break it down, so we can be able to track where we want to be. Who's going for the trip? Anybody going for the trip? Judy? All right. So here is our yearly sales. So this is where it's going to show you how close you are to that goal. So as we look at the yearly sales, and we'll be posting our yearly sales every campaign now, including also our online sales and our campaign sales. This is a better way for everybody to know where they are and where they stand each year. A quick reference for you guys to go to and see. So I will be posting these as well on the team page along with those other two. So congratulations, ladies, for getting orders in. We've got all of you are on the list, so way to work your business. So I posted some tips on our group in regards to tips on how and why Avon representatives succeed with their business. So first off, believing in themselves and their company, having pride in what you are selling and yourself, believing, and then setting goals for your sales and for your leadership and to achieve the incentives that are provided from Avon. If we set goals for each of those, that is what's going to engage you with your business. Being consistent. Passing out those brochures, that's your store. So if Target store is closed all the time, they are making no profit, right? So we're not passing out our books either digitally or in hand. We have our doors locked to our store. So reaching out to new people and also, definitely filling in that contact list as it grows. That contact list is your shortcut guide of consistency, of showing you who did I reach out to already this campaign? Who did I not reach out to? How do they want me to reach out to them? So that shortcut and that contact list is one of your easy breakdowns of sanity, definitely, and consistency and productiveness with your sales. Placing orders every 2 weeks on the same day, being consistent on when you place your orders and following up with your customers. Maybe they got a book, maybe they got a digital copy and they were excited, but they never got back to you. So we need to follow up and say, hey, did you get an opportunity to look at that book? Did you get an opportunity to look at the digital, catalog? You got any questions? Or even if you didn't get a chance to give them a brochure, but that they have a special product that they just want to order here and there, and they told you don't waste your brochures or don't bother sending me one. I already know, you know me, I like my glimmer sticks. I like my, certain product lines that your customers have that are regulars. Check in with them, follow up with them and just say, hey, how you doing with your glimmer sticks? We got a sale for $3.99. They really appreciate that. And then it tells them when something's on sale as well and shows that you're thinking of them. They like to hear from you. So following up is definitely another very strong key to your success. Attending the team meetings, and watching the replays, connecting with your mentors, sharing your love in person and on social media of the Avon products, and being a proud example of their business is where you are going to be successful. So pushing harder, never giving up, no matter what obstacles come your way as well. We've all got obstacles that come and go. We can all say we're done, or we can say we want to just push a little harder, or hey, we're going to take a little breather and I'll come back and I know I'm going to have to go tenfold because I took a little breather. So, pushing harder is really, really a good key to your success as well. So ask yourself, what do I want to get out of this business? And do I want to succeed or do I want to give up? I mean, the choice is ours. We all have different obstacles and we all have the choice of making it work. So SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. This is our action plan for this week. To go over your SMART goals, to think of what your SMART goals are and connect with one-on-one. And also next week when we gather together to come on in the meeting, we're going to be concentrating on this and a little bit of the newsletter. We won't have a lot of recognition because it won't be a campaign or a Wednesday that we enter campaign orders. So I'm going to be focusing more on having you guys talk about what your goals are. So, your SMART goals, specifically, state exactly what you want to accomplish with this business. And then also measurable goals. What are your measurable goals? Use smaller mini goals that measure up to the progress. That's why Avon does a pathway to premier. That's why Avon does those little incentives to get us to where we want to be. Those little smaller incentives. Achievable, make sure it's achievable. Make your goal reasonable, that you can achieve, and realistic. Set a goal that is relevant to your life. We don't want to try to set something in stone that we know we're not going to be able to get out and do. And then timely, give yourself time, but set a deadline. Just like Avon, when it does its incentives, they have a deadline on those, and that's what keeps everything in place. So this week is going to be action plan to set goals, to set up your one-on-ones with your mentors, and also the action plans that we shared in the last few weeks, if you have not done so. But you guys are pretty much working strong on those. You've got yourself signed up for the convention, or for the kickoff, and also working your way towards your goals, towards those gift cards. I've spoken to each of you and you've given me your goals, so congratulations. But I wanted to share with you guys, setting your goals. These are 12 great ideas that were shared for success of your goals. SMART goals. Make your goals SMART, specific, measurable, definitely accountable, realistic, time-bound. excitement. Make sure they're exciting. Are they exciting for you? Big excitement goals. I mean, when you got a destination to go to and you got gift cards, you got exciting things, you know, that's going to make it a little bit more achievable. Take action regularly. Got to make sure that we're putting it in our, you know, notebooks and saying we're going to definitely be consistent with this. That was the set. So then so set your goals. So the your is your plan. Chunk your goals down into steps and stages. So this is the same way Avon has it broken down. You know, it's just a way of you being able to break things down of, hey, I want to get 2 new customers. You know, Marianne, if you don't mind me sharing, that was something Marianne had brought up before in the meeting last week and also on our one-on-one. She had mentioned she wants to get 2 customers every campaign. She set that goal. So that is definitely, and she went beyond that. So setting that goal is something that you work towards. It just kind of clears the path for you to work towards something. Understanding why you want your goal, consistently reaching out so that you can actually achieve that goal. So then goals, you know, go for it. Definitely got to go for it. We can't procrastinate. We sit and we think, oh, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set these goals, but then we don't put the actions. We got to go for it. We got to put things, you know, into play, into action, not keep putting them off and procrastinating. Obstacles, list your obstacles. If you do have obstacles, list them so that we can find ways that we can make them less of an obstacle. You know, I have a little boy that's in school every day that's home with me. I cannot deliver books anymore. So what did I do? I did a shepherd's hook. I did a shepherd's hook and a big sign in my front yard. So it brought in attention. It brought new customers. I was able to still continue to get new customers in the time that I wasn't going to be able to drop off books at new destinations because I didn't have the time to do that. So that was an obstacle I wrote down and found a solution to it. So write your obstacles down and find a solution that's going to work for you. A lot of people had to work from home instead of working with their office. They had a lot of coworkers they worked with in the past, and now they don't have those coworkers they're in person with. Well, get their emails, get their phone numbers, get on social media and do digital. That's another way you can connect and say, you know, since we're not together in the office, I wanted to share with you my digital brochure. I wanted to make sure that you were still getting it in your hands and you were able to see what's happening. We've got lots of new things coming, you know, share that excitement. Be a walking billboard of your business, you know, definitely getting out there and sharing what we've got and being a walking billboard of your business. We've got to use our products. Being authentic, you know, authenticity. I can't even say the word. Your goals. Feel good about them and you will achieve them. Aligning your goals with who you are. And I love this because in our, actually, when we go to the kickoff, we're going to be, of course, hearing from Sally again, and she's going to fill us in with more information on that, you know, being authentic, being yourself. And definitely learn to prioritize and stay focused. Definitely learning to prioritize and stay focused. And calendars and having a calendar that you chart everything down goal-wise and appointment-wise, order days, delivery days, keeping everything kind of organized is definitely the key. So we're going to go over this a little bit more deeper next week. We're going to focus on just setting goals. So here are your guys' goals that you want to achieve with your business and have you guys share. And then also any questions you guys have. And we'll go over some ways of outreaching to get new customers to achieve those goals for sales or for leadership. And then finally, choose 3 tips to journal around and explore more deeply. Is there something you guys have been tossing around that you want to do more? You know, maybe vendors just, maybe you want to do a fundraiser. Maybe you want to do some videos. Maybe you want to do some before and afters. Write one of those 3 different things that you want to explore deeper into. Maybe you want to do a virtual vendor show. Maybe you want to do something that you, oh, you guys look like you're sideways. Now you're upside down. Oh, now you guys are twisting around. Thanks for the entertainment. So yeah, writing down, you know, some 3 tips and definitely, you know, reaching out. Let's do some one-on-ones in regards to those so that we can get those achieved. So here is our training that's coming up. We've got lots of training. You get this email to you, and you can also find the training on avonnow.com underneath the calendar. You can also find the information when you look under the calendar broke down like so. And when you click on the link, you can register. Are you guys familiar with finding this calendar? And also we do have our 18 Believers link as well. So there's a shortcut to it there if you guys are using that. So save the dates here, these dates, if you want to take a picture, if you do have the convenience to the calendar, but these are our next dates of our meetings so that we are able to learn from Avon and from ourselves and our mentors. So definitely wanted to share with you guys again, our link tree, the 18 Believers link tree has how to log into avonnow.com. Your homepage of avonnow.com has everything on it now. So I love it, the way that they've created the homepage. You're not going to miss out on anything important anymore. And then there's that campaign calendar to show you when the campaign dates are. And here also is the information in regards to the weekly training. And that's all Avon's information. Here's our information when you see the little girls. So the team YouTube, the team Facebook group, and the team Wednesday night meetings. Just click there, same password every week and the same link every week right here. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And a goal without a plan is just a wish. We definitely have to have an address in our GPS. It's one of my favorite little sayings of, you can have a car and you can have a GPS, but if you don't have an address to put in the GPS, where are you going? So setting your goals, you really have to have a goal to put into that GPS to get you there. So we have an Avon business, we have brochures, we have an online store. But where are you going? What's the address? Where are you going to take those? You're going to, put them out on social media, or are you going to put them out via text? You're going to get out there and introduce yourself through vendor shows, fundraisers. We got to know what those addresses are that we're going to with our business. So schedule your one-on-ones, guys, and we'll break everything down. And Chris, Wednesday, then we'll definitely get together Wednesday, because Friday seems to be going to be crazy now with everything going on.
That's fine. Whenever you want to do it,
Okay.
that'll work.
All right. So Wednesday then at 5, you said?
5, yeah.
Monday at 5?
Yeah, can we do 5:30 Monday?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. All right. So
I'll see you Monday. And
all
then
right.
I spoke to Marianne, and then Judy, you were talking of Thursday. So just let me know what day works for Thursday as well. And then we'll go from there. Bye-bye, little guy. Did anybody have any questions? Are you guys good with the incentives, the perks, the goals, what you want to achieve? Coming back with your SMART goals next week and talking with the team, kind of brainstorming together on where we want to go with our goals for sales, leadership, questions we might have, different adventures we might want to do or put into place, and brainstorm on them. We'll just do a brainstorm week.
All right.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Well, you guys have a great one, and I appreciate you guys coming to